It is time for the cats to hiss at each other, apparently. I don't know what's going on with that. It's about time for another sketchbook tour. It's probably been, like a month at this point? It's probably only been like 2 weeks, but who really cares about time? This is number 14, as you can see there, in my arbitrary numbering system that probably doesn't actually matter. Front cover of this I really like. This is a Bristol paper sketchbook, so really nice, smooth, pretty thick paper for making nice, complete artwork. You got a sticker from my dad's Star Wars card collection. I could have just put the little stickers on there, but I like the whole thing. There's a trout from Oregon. My friend Amber got me that. Route 66. My friend Becca, she goes by Be a Darling Design. She designed that. She's a great artist. I'll link her below. There's a Dune sticker. It's a great sketchbook. Also, you are beautiful. I mean, it's just a very positive message, wouldn't you say? Anyways, starting up, you can see here I begun this on May 2nd, 2021. Fun sketchbook. I really like this sketchbook. I always have these in there. These are like little backing papers I use so that like markers don't bleed through, but as you can see, with the exception of like this test I did, it's pretty clear because Bristol paper doesn't really leak through that much, which is nice. Also, I'm sorry if it sounds like it's tapping in the background. It's raining pretty good outside, but I hope you guys like that. There's a Ramona Flowers drawing I did in ballpoint pen. You'll probably recognize this. This is my channel banner, not my channel banner, sorry, my banner on part of my website. I've posted it before. I really like this drawing. Yeah, I've used it in a lot of places because of that. You can see, here's the Mario Brothers, and this is coffee. Really taking advantage of that Bristol paper, nice expensive paper format with works such as this Bowser here, or the trusty Steed over there. Go watch Draw Talk episode like 32 or the 47. It was like the clip show one. If you want more of that, I really like this abstract. I don't know what it is, but I really like how this turned out. That was Posca paint pens. Here's a ticket for Demon Slayer. I had never watched that anime, but I went and saw the movie with James and Marlon, so I was a little bit lost, but after watching the show I can say, not really for me. It's alright. Not really my speed though. Here's a couple of character designs. I don't remember where I stole this pose from. You can't steal a pose. Don't let people tell you can steal a pose. I don't remember where I got this pose from. It was from a fighting game of some kind. And this one, I don't remember where this one came from. These are just like character designs I came up with one time though. Here we have a nice middle finger that I drew for my brother who was sitting across a Chili's from us. So I made sure to draw that for him and show it to him. I wish I'd sealed this. I should have sealed this. I probably still can. This is gouache. I remember at this point I had just lost my job at Dankright. It had just gone under, and I was on vacation in Oregon when I did this with my sister where she lives. I don't know. I had this dream about like a portrait of an old man and like his faceless, creepy wife, like half-formed face. I'm really glad I drew this because I learned not to draw Lynn's spine like that, because it looks a little weird. Here's the designs for a lightsaber that I made. I really wanted to make a lightsaber prop, because who doesn't? I keep seeing tutorials for like how to make them from like props from, I don't know, like Home Depot or like random little items like that. Also, there's some kind of angel thing. I think I have the lightsaber. Here, wait, let me grab this real quick. Here we go. I think it was in a previous sketchbook, some more designs. But yeah, this was actually the finished thing. I'm pretty happy with it overall. I think I could have done better on the paint. Like this part right here is supposed to be chrome, but the chrome paint I got just came off. It was expensive chrome paint too. But I'm overall really happy with it. It is electronic. the batteries are like dead right now, but pretty happy with it overall. Very much inspired by Ralph McQuarrie's artwork. I really liked how he designed everything in that movie. For the original Star Wars, that is. I like most of these faces. I don't really like this one. It looks weird. I don't know. Trying to figure out the shape of this one character's face. Here's Reginald, drawn by Amber Cole, my good friend. This will be worth $1 billion one day, so I'm keeping it safe in here. There's this character again. I went through this period, that's a Wendigo. There's this period of like trying to figure out what to make her face shape, I guess, and you'll see more of that as we go along. Anyways, Grady wanted me to draw that Wendigo. Here's my boys. There's Stuart, there's Oscar, Douglas, Valley, oh no, sorry, JR, and then Oscar. Same over here. Brenda actually got this JR and this Oscar tattooed on her. She didn't want to go with this Stuart for some reason, though. Something about hyper-realistic Stuart threw her off. I don't know what this is, or I don't know. Some more of those faces, like I was saying. I don't like this one. It looks very puffy. I kind of like the shape of this face. It's a little weird, but I kind of like it. The eyes are too big, though. This one's nice, but it's not quite what I'm going for. I don't know. I get closer every time I draw that character. Max, my brother-in-law, he, oh, I should have mentioned that previous Wendigo page. Grady is my brother-in-law. Max is my other brother-in-law. He drew these two pages while we were on vacation in, Utah. We were at Lake Zion. Wait, Zion? Not Lake Zion. Lake Tahoe. Yeah, Lake Tahoe. And he drew these. I don't think he knew this page was upside down. Also from Lake Tahoe, this was done with a lead holder. I have this really big, like, thick lead holder. It's like, what is it, like a 3mm? I don't know what it is exactly. But, yeah, really thick lead holder, and, drew this nice landscape. Yeah, these were flowers found at Lake Angora. This is the first time I tried to press flowers like this. Like, I'd done it a couple times, but I hadn't really worked on my presentation before. I would have liked to have figured out what all of these flowers were called, what their names were. That was nice, though. That was one of the last... That was the last vacation I think I went on with Mindy. Now, I can't remember if this was the last thing I did with Mindy or not. Isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible? One of the last vacations I shared with this person, and I don't even remember if it was the last one or not. I don't know. There's just like a bunch of lines. You just gotta do lines sometimes. Here's some faces I like. I'm very happy with those two. This is for the character of Ardris, who is from a D&D campaign that I used to be in with my friends Dustin, who I mentioned in the Dankrite video. That was his character. My little sister Peyton drew this. She did a great job. I love this picture a lot. There's a someone, I'm assuming one of the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gokus with like a flower on his shirt, and there's some sheep flowers. Yeah, great stuff. This is my feet in the pool. It's the closest thing you're ever going to get to a foot pic from me. Sorry, I could have drawn it better. Here's some random pose studies, and then it looks like part of an anatomy study. I think I was breaking down muscles, but I didn't get very far. I don't remember why. I think it's just because this was the wrong type of paper to use for it, but it ended up in the sketchbook anyways. Oh, this one I'm pretty proud of. This was like this was a character based on like trilobites. I wanted to draw kind of like an armored character. They ended up looking like a xenomorph, so I might need to redesign them or something. This napkin's only here to protect that drawing. And then here's a bunch of ink. I did this at lunch with some of my friends. We were all drawing deep sea creatures. I don't remember which ones were mine. I saw Space Jam 2. What a movie. I mean, what else is there to say about Space Jam 2, really? Here's some drawings of the Dankrite characters done by Tangi. Yeah, I hate the puns, but I like the drawings. I made sure to keep them. She gave them to me at work one time when I was stressed out after drawing for like 9 hours or something. That's how it went a lot of the times, you know? But it was fun. Here's some designs for that D&D campaign for a friend of mine named Sky. She was like a, I don't remember what they are. They were like merfolk, but hers was like a half octopus. It was cool. I like that design that I gave her. I can say that. I can say I like my own designs, right? I don't have to be all doom and gloom all the time. I like these figure studies. These all turned out really good. I'm gonna say it now, folks. It's really hard to record a video with a cat that you're watching. They just kind of want to run around and cause mischief, like bumping the microphone and going under the microphone. What are you doing? Just terrible. Anyways, he's gonna be here for a while. This is Quasi. Say hi to Quasi. Here's some drawings of Space Ghost. I was using him for inspiration because I was trying to make a different character, kind of in the same vein though. I didn't end up going much further with the concept. I like that face down there. I think that's a goofy face. More of that character. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything that didn't just look like Space Ghost, so I kind of stopped for a little bit. I don't know. The Cyclops one's kind of funny. That was like a park we were at, but didn't pan out very much. Here's some thumbnail sketches. I was gonna paint this also while I was on vacation in Oregon. You know, this is like the most out of order sketchbook I think I have, because I would like start a page and skip it and then do another page, and I kept doing that back and forth and back and forth. But anyways, I was gonna draw. I was really into like old angelic art for some reason. I think there's some kind of there's a beauty there, but it's also very I think it's kind of creepy in a way. I can't quite explain it. It's interesting to me when you think about like angels and demons and God according to the Old Testament, according to the Jewish Bible. They're more like overseers, very very harsh rulers and powerful beings that we are just out of league with, really. Oh, this is a study from a painting, an existing painting called, oh, what is it? It's called, like, The Witches on the Way to Their Sabbath, or The Witches Going to Their Sabbath. I don't know. It's an interesting painting, though. Very detailed. Here's some of, like, that Easter Island guy from a few sketchbooks back. Gotta say, I really like that face there. I'm like, huh? I'm pretty happy with this drawing. In retrospect, I think the legs are a little short, and I think I could have made the feet a little bit bigger. Or maybe it's just that the arms are too long. I'm gonna have to look at that more. I like that drawing, though. Here's a bunch of... This is like a collage page. This is a bunch of stuff from my work that I kind of just like slapdashed together. These are the original sketches for the Clocked Out Creatures logo. Tangi drew me. I used to wear beanies a lot. She called me a greasy pizza man. No, Amber drew that. This was a dumb fortune. The minute you settle for less than you deserve, you get less than you settled for. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but fortune cookies are dumb. Also, look at this business card. I put it on the back here. Isn't this a cool business card? I don't remember who it's for. Wait. Suzanne Gibbs. Go to SuzanneGibbs.com. I liked that business card a lot, how they were slim. By the way, I have business cards now. I should show you those real quick. Oh wait, I don't even have to get up. They're in my wallet. Here, look. Oh, these ones are all screwed up from being in my wallet. But look I made 3 of them. I designed like 20 of them, but I only got like 3 printed. Look here's one of the star. Here's one of the knight from that one music video, and then here's one of Lynn. And look, if you flip them over, they got like the border, but then they got a QR code that you can scan, and that'll go to my website, and it tells you a little bit about me. But yeah, I was pretty happy with those. If you ever see me in the wild, not that you're likely to, I'll give you one of these if you want. I printed way too many of them. I'm thinking of just leaving them randomly around town, though. I think that might be a good idea. Here's more of this face. I had it, I feel like I got to a good spot, and then I went further away somehow. There's more of that bunny person, that rabbit person. I went and saw The Green Knight. Me and my sister went and saw The Green Knight. It was pretty good. The one scene, I'm gonna spoil the Green Knight. The one scene where he like when he gets jerked off into his like belt that he's holding, that was weird. Other than that, pretty good movie. There's a dude, very angry dude. I feel like my style was really cool in this era. I had a good like sharpness to how I drew everything. I'd like to go back to this. I should try this style again. This is an airline ticket I can't show you from when I went and stayed with my sister. It went to Oregon though. Here's the Divots Gift logo. Here's the sketches for Divots Gifts. It didn't take that many. I mean, look, I did this page upside down on accident. Here, wait. Look it. Bunch of cats. We knew we wanted a cat because Divot was a family cat. He was my first cat when I was like a child, and we knew we wanted him to be the mascot. We were gonna call it Divots Gifts, and I went through a few sketches, and yeah, that was it. Oh, and I went to the last Blockbuster up in Bend, Oregon when I saw my sister. Cool place. I don't know if it deserved a Netflix show, but it was a good place. Cool place. They even had a little VHS section. There's Sonic. I was trying to do like a dynamic lighting with them, but I think it came across as like he was like weird and yellow. Let me know if you can see it. I'm kind of happy with how it turned out. There's the original logo. This is the paper that I originally drew the logo on, and I scanned it, and then I doubled it, and I traced it, and that was it. I did it all by hand. I like doing that by hand when I can. I think it's a little more hands-on, you know. Here's like a random painting. There's a little Pac-Man, bunch of shadows. That's what's his name, Spamton or whatever. I don't know. Marlon drew like Super Saiyan me, I think, and then I drew Marlon. Unfortunately, he has been vanquished. Character for a thing I was working on. Another character design that I didn't really like it. I think it turned out weird. And then more of that other character. Sorry I can't show you everything. There's some stuff I can't put out there yet, or that I was paid to do, so I can't really show it. I like this guy. I designed him forever ago. That one turned out pretty good. The other faces, I like that one a little bit. I'm glad I drew this because I learned how not to draw this character. I don't like the realistic proportions. Although, this was a character I saw in a dream one time. And that's where I got this little Chuck Jones looking character that I've shown on Instagram a few times. Oh, I can't show that. That is a note from someone with some information on there. My buddy Joe, who used to be on the chat, you know him. He goes by Heat Prod Productions on Instagram. He needed me to make a logo for him, and this was the original design. But we ended up with something a little more sleek. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's some more designs of that character. A little more close to Chuck Jones. That's just straight up a Chuck Jones ripped face. I think this is the proportions I ended up going with for her. I liked her design a lot. Did anybody else do this? Does anybody else design a character first and then go back and like flesh out who they are? I do that. I don't know. This guy I like a lot. Very happy with this design. There wouldn't be a sketchbook if there weren't a couple drawings of butts. I know. That's how it goes. We've got some tarot card designs that I did not end up finishing. These ones just, I didn't have time to incorporate them. There's some petals from my buddy Dan's wedding. They got married, and I was one of the, what is that, a best man? Or is it called something else? I think it's a best man. I was a best man. Anyway, whatever. No, not a best man. Groomsman. Groomsman. Thank you. Here's an outline sketch of all the silhouettes for our other D&D group that Ardris was in, that one I was talking about with Dustin. All of our characters were Durg, Shobi, Vidania, Ardris, Cade, and Biffle at the time. And then later on we got Audrey, and we lost Shobi. It's a whole thing. It was a great campaign. I loved it, but it kind of fell apart at the end, and unfortunately it may go unfinished for the time being. Just like this page where I was just gonna draw the heads of I guess every character I designed that I could think of, but I didn't get very far. And so unfinished it will remain. But on the bright side, I did finally do a drawing of this character that I liked, where I feel like the face is balanced. It's got enough hard edges, it's got enough soft edges, the eyes are where they need to be, the hair's a good shape. Happy with it. So I'm leaving on a positive note. And with that, this thing has a strap. I could have strapped that thing closed the whole time. Anyways, with that out of the way, thank you all for watching. It's raining here. Still raining. So hopefully it's nice weather where you're at. Unless you consider rain nice weather. I do. I like it here. I like it when it's raining. So hopefully it's raining wherever you are in the best way possible. But anyways, until next time.